What's up, everybody? It's Oshogwe right here, guys. I'm back again right here today for my weekly analysis and what I'm looking at for the week, as you all know, as I normally do. Alright, now if you check on my previous videos, you will definitely know how we've been going from the beginning of where I started from down to this very place. So definitely, if you want to understand how I've been taking my analysis all the way to where I am today, definitely check out my previous videos and watch them and watch them and watch them till you get to this one. Alright, so it's just me documenting my trades, documenting all my analysis, documenting everything I'm doing till you get me. So it's just me documenting my trades and using it as a way to educate people. Just me, killing killing two birds with one stone. Yeah. All right. So let's dive straight into the chart. So what are we looking at here? Very simple. USD card. You all know I'm actually in profit on USD card. I took a trade all the way from this area, which was this double top. Then I'm pushing USD card to the downside. If you want more analysis and insight on why I took that trade, check my previous videos. You see right there. Now, definitely, what are we looking at in this place for this trade? All right, very simple, guys. Like I have said, and like I will see, all right. I've told you guys, market goes from levels to levels. All right. So since market has broken this level, which is this level, definitely this green bar was here because it was my take profit level. Like a level I should take a significant amount of my profit because my trade was literally around here. Stop losses came all the way here, and then I had something like this for my trade. All right. So definitely I'm still in the trade. All right. I only took a substantial amount of my profit. I'm usually using open TP. I don't really use the main TP to close my trades. All right. So I'm actually using open TP right here. I have some profits right here, and actually my stop loss is past break even, and I'm using a trailing stop loss. All right. So that aside, so what am I looking at next on USD card? Very simple. I've got my trend line all the way from from swing high to swing low. Going into my 1 hour time frame is very simple on what I'm looking for on USD card. Since we have this, can take away this green bar now. So we have this minor bar around this area, which is here. Minor bar, minor level, minor level, minor level, minor level. I have a minor level around this area. So definitely this minor level, you see many reactions from this level. So this is a minor level, right? So what am I looking for on this level? Very simple. I'm expecting market has broken out of this level. So market should just come all the way back into that level, test it, test that level, come into that level, test it, and start pushing. Probably come into my trend line level again and form a third touch of the trend line. Alright, let me draw this trend line correctly. Okay, good. So definitely I'm looking for a touch of that level, a test of that level, and as well as a touch of my trend line, and definitely 50 pips. So I have a lot of confidence that is telling me that USD card can actually still continue pushing to the downside. Alright, so this is what I'm looking for on USD card. Very simple. And this level taken away, if you take away this level from here, we can also see something around this area, which is what? Very simple. We can see this is a what? This is a supply zone, right? Like about this area here. So we have a supply zone here. We have it to be my minor level. Supply mid demand supply zone. So we have this level to be our supply level, our minor level, Fibonacci level, and trend line level. So definitely we have 4 conferences telling us that we are ready to push USD card to the downside further. Alright, so definitely at that area, looking at it as my point of interest is going to be an area where I'm looking to take potential interest into the market. So definitely on USD card, I'm actually looking very much bearish on USD card. Definitely, I think this will be my last entry on USD card to push USD card one more time to the downside. All right, definitely if I see more interest, I'll let you guys know. But definitely this entry is going to be a very, very good entry for me for now. Definitely. So looking at this entry, very beautiful, very good entry. Definitely if I draw my counter trend line, nice. Let's just leave it like this. So definitely we can see opportunities around this area. So very good trade, very nice trade. So just wait for market coming to this level, probably give some little bit of manipulation and start pushing all the way back to the downside. So that was my analysis on USD card. Alright, back. What else are we looking at for the week? Definitely BTC. BTC is actually on my list for this week. What am I looking at on BTC? Very simple. Like I told you guys on BTC, BTC was just coming into what? Into this trend line level, into this supply zone. If you check my previous videos, like I've said, just check my previous videos. I said BTC was coming into this trend line, into that supply zone. Definitely when we saw BTC break out of here, definitely a lot of people thought BTC was ready to start going to the upside. But I just told you guys something. I said this supply zone is what might stop BTC from going all the way to the upside. Definitely it can change trend. I'm not based on one side. Definitely if it change trends, to look for opportunities to the other side. But definitely right now I'm still very much bearish on BTC. Alright, so BTC has gotten into that supply zone, forming what? A second touch of the supply zone, first touch, second touch of the supply zone, and this is looking like a 4-hour manipulation. Definitely higher time frames, Time frame information is very valuable and very significant. All right, so this is looking like a manipulation. Market came all the way here, manipulated a lot of retail traders, and came back into this zone. So what am I looking for on BTC? Very simple. For BTC, actually, I'm actually drawing this trend line like so. Let's talk about this outer trend line definitely. So I'm actually drawing this inner trend line like so. Definitely, wait, before I draw the outer trend line, let me just show you guys the full scale of BTC of what we're looking at. Definitely, we're looking at this trend line. This is the main trend line we're looking at for BTC, but definitely we want to profit from little pips. All right, so this is actually the main trade we're looking for in BTC. Definitely a breakout of this counter trend line. Definitely we should see interest all the way to the downside. All right, but I'm actually seeing more opportunities here. I'm actually seeing lower time frame opportunities on BTC. All right, now BTC manipulation. After manipulation, definitely market will start pushing all the way to the downside. And what am I seeing next? I'm seeing a manipulation. I'm seeing the market is probably coming. See, we can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So definitely market has come all the way to this higher highs, looking to break structure. So definitely when I see a breakout of this higher high, of this lower higher low, a breakout of this higher low, break of structure, and a break of structure to the downside, signifying a change of character and change of trend, a change of this minor trend to the downside. Definitely I have to start looking for entries all the way to the downside on BTC. So definitely my entries on BTC is going to be very simple. Definitely if I want to be more conservative on BTC, I'll definitely wait for a 4-hour candle close below this trend line here, but give me a tighter a wilder stop loss. So definitely if I want to look for sniper entries, definitely I'll be looking at this area right about here. So what am I looking for on BTC USD? Let's take away this trend line for now. Definitely I'm using the trend line, but I'm not using the trend line because of this manipulation is giving me more insight that this market might change its location all the way to the downside, its movement all the way to the downside. So what am I looking for? I'm waiting for this breakout of this trend line, change of character, like I've said. Then I see change of character and I see market pull back all the way to this area, then definitely I can draw my 50 fib, take entries all the way to the downside, and this definitely will be my first target around this area. So I'm looking for trades like so, definitely around this area, like so, definitely like so something like this is what I'll be looking for on this trade, something like this on BTC USD. So this is what I'm looking for on BTC USD, something like this. So we're watching BTC USD for now. Probably Monday, Tuesday, we should see entries on BTC if it goes as planned. Alright, so that was my lookout for BTC for this week. What's our next thing we're looking at for this week? GBP USD. Now guys, GBP USD guys, you guys can see my GBP USD trade. I took a GBP USD trade last week guys, and if you guys can remember very well, I said something about my GBP USD trade. If you guys can remember something, and I used to say something about my trades guys. I said stop using, you don't have to have a fixed risk to reward of like 1:2, 1:3, 1:10. Especially those people that are always using, you can have 1:2, 1:3, no problem. But especially those people that use 1:10, 1:15, like market to give you like profit of like 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. You will not even take it. You're not waiting for profit of like 1:10, 1:15. For what? For what? Definitely you don't need stuff like that. All you just need is something very simple. Alright? Very simple. Now I've told you guys something. I told you guys wait for market to come into this demand zone. Market came into this demand zone, and what did it do next? Market started pushing us to the upside. If you go to a 1 hour time frame, definitely you see opportunities on the 1 hour time frame. What did I draw on the 1 hour time frame? I drew my trend line all the way from here to this area about here. This was my trend line level around this area. But the trend line level was not enough confluence for me. So I waited for a 4-hour candle breakout, which was this 4-hour candle breakout in this area. So immediately I saw this pin bar. I saw this pin bar on this my demand zone. Market came all the way to my demand zone, pinned it. So I decided to take my entries all the way to the upside. So this demand zone, after the candle close of this demand zone, I took my entries around here. Definitely this 100% retracement level is definitely my first tip. So once market got into my first retracement, I took profit from the market. So the fact that I took something from the market is better than me not taking anything away from the market. See where the market has come into now. Definitely Monday has actually opened. Monday market has already opened. That's why you can see this slip around this area. So definitely I was stopped out on Friday around this area. When market came in, I took 50% of my profit. Alright, I took 50% of my profit. The market, then I stayed my stop loss to break even around this area. My stop loss was definitely a little bit higher, about 10 pips above my entry. So where the market is right now, market has stopped me out. Definitely stopped me out in a lot of profit, 50% of my profit, which is nice, which is okay for me. Alright, now what am I looking at on GBP for now? What am I looking at on GBP for now? Very simple. Okay. let's go to our daily time frame and see what is going on GBP USD. So GBP USD is looking to have broken this trend line. Alright, definitely it has broken this trend line. Okay. Alright. Nah. So the inner trend line is broke. It broke the inner trend line, not the outer trend line. So definitely it's actually trading outside the outer trend line. Alright. So what am I looking for on GBP USD? I'm actually take another entry all the way to the upside. This demand zone. This demand zone has been validated already. I'm actually take trades to the upside. I'm actually still be looking bullish on GBP USD. Okay, let me see this Fibonacci. Let me see Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. Good. So I'm actually still be looking very much bullish on GBP USD. We have this demand zone playing out around here. Good, there's a demand zone here. So definitely GBP USD I should be looking bullish. I should be looking bullish on GBP USD for next week. Definitely. Let's take away this trend line. So what's my entry criteria for BTC for GBP USD? I mean, with this guy here, definitely. I would say it's maybe a beautiful trade again. 1 hour candle close. Wait for the breakout of this trend line. If you see the breakout of this trend line, definitely start taking your entries. Start looking for entries to the upside. Definitely start looking for entries to the upside. Just wait for a breakout of this trend line, because what is actually happening here is very significant to what is happening here. Alright, but when I saw this opportunity, I just quickly took advantage of it and I made a lot of profits from it. Alright, so right now this is actually looking like the third touch of the trend line, even if there's a little bit of like manipulation around that area. See, still even trading above the trend line. So it's looking like third touch of the trend line, first or second or third touch of the trend line, guys. Third touch of the trend line. Definitely third touch of the trend line, aligning with Fibonacci, aligning with demand zone. So definitely, guys, 1 hour candle close to the upside. Start looking for your entries to take GBP USD to one more move to the upside. Okay, so that's it on GBP USD. So what's the next pair I want to analyze for next week that I'm looking at for next week, guys? Okay, this is 1, 2, 3 touches. Okay, GBP USD, we understand. Looking for traders on BTC USD as well. XPX, guys, XPX. Now for XPX, guys, XPX is looking very much bullish. That's something I want to tell you guys. Definitely, you guys know I was expecting a high serial pattern to push XPX to the downside, but XPX did not move to the right. XPX did not move to the right. Definitely, if I look at the head and shoulder pattern, I was actually expecting that. No problem. Like I said to you guys, XPX. The reason why XPX made this push to the upside, I'll tell you guys. It's very simple. Fibonacci. Wait for Fibonacci. Let me show you. Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. Beautiful. Fibonacci. So what's the market doing right now? Definitely, for what the market is doing for me right now, I believe XPX next level target is 0.27 retracement of the Fibonacci. Now, how do we get to the 0.27 retracement of the Fibonacci? Very simple. Very simple. Like I've said to you guys, wait for a breakout of here. You're going to start, taking XPX to the upside, which is not a problem. But what I will advise you guys to wait for is very simple. Yeah, this is a lot of momentum to the upside, guys. You guys should be very careful. Don't go and be buying XPX at a very high price. Alright, wait for the retracement on XPX. Definitely wait for the retracement. When XPX start retracing, then you can start looking for reasons to enter XPX to the upside. Definitely start waiting for, just wait for retracement. Definitely XPX will come and retrace into this my minus zone. Just chill. It should definitely, according to my strategy, my analysis, it should. And if it does, then you can drop 50 fib, then start looking for your entry criteria. But for now, just keep watching it. Keep watching XPX. It might still move up small, don't worry. That retracement will still come. When it comes, we'll profit from it. Just don't worry. Just sit down and relax. XPX is not part of what we're looking for next week. Because I don't think XPX is going to play out anything that we're looking for next week. Because this is my daily time frame. I'm expecting like 4-5 days retracement. Definitely, because this is a lot of momentum of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, guys, so just chill on XPX for now, please. Do not take any trade on XPX. Alright? If you want to take trade on next week, probably you should be looking for selling opportunities. But before you look for trading, just chill first. Not to rush. You feel me? Just calm down. Opportunity stroke. We don't see GBP USD opportunity. BTC USD opportunity day. USD card opportunity is also available. So SPX, just chill. Let's take SPX out. We only are looking at only these three red guys. Alright. AUDUSD. Are we looking at anything on AUDUSD? AUDUSD very simple. For AUDUSD, expecting AUDUSD to retrace all the way to this downside. It didn't. For AUDUSD, very simple 4-hour candle. We have the first touch, second touch, third touch of the trend line. And AUDUSD is looking to have retraced all the way to this area. For AUDUSD, I think we should calm down. Since GBP is giving us a very clear setup. For AUDUSD, let's just keep calm, because it's actually at this level right about here. But let's keep calm. Let's keep calm on this guy. Let's keep very much calmness. Let's be very much calm on this guy. Alright. So we have this Fibonacci playing out around here. So definitely let's expect market to come into that fib and probably into our demand zone. Then we can start looking for entries on AUDUSD. Alright. So for AUDUSD, let's be calm. Definitely be keeping eye on AUDUSD. But for now, I don't have any entry criteria on AUDUSD. But just be keeping eyes on AUDUSD for now. Alright. And for Euro USD, I don't think I have anything on Euro USD. Oh my god, Euro USD, I don't think I have. Yeah, for Euro USD, okay. Yeah, it's looking like it's forming a falling knife right around here. It's a strategy I learned on YouTube from a particular forex trader. You guys might know him. You guys should definitely know him. A falling knife strategy, it actually works. So definitely I'm expecting the falling knife strategy, something like that around this area. Definitely, and it's actually playing out nicely. If it does, first touch of the trend line, we have the first touch, we have second touch. Definitely, market should come all the way into this area, and then we'll look for entries on Euro USD. But let's keep watching Euro USD for now. Let's keep watching Euro USD for now. Definitely, you can just draw your demand zones around this area, which market has already come into one of the demand zones. Definitely, demand zones around this area. Good. Demand zone 1. Settings, templates, change all the way to what demand zones. Demand zone, and then you can clone it to demand zones, no problem. Good. So we're looking at these two areas. Euro USD. So just leave it like that. I know what you'll be like, why is that I've analyzed everything to come and look at DXY? I already know what DXY is doing. I know. I just retrace it. DXY, don't worry, DXY is to come and push the down. I know while on DXY. DXY is the first thing I'm supposed to analyze it, don't worry. Starting for my next videos, I'll be analyzing DXY first for you guys. Don't worry, DXY. I know most of you love DXY, because DXY is actually the US dollar. Do you get me? Whatever DXY does is what the US dollar will do across all pairs of US dollar. So definitely DXY is looking very much bearish. Then GBP USD, AUD USD, Euro USD should look bullish. If DXY is looking bearish, if the DXY is looking bullish, then the other way around. Alright, just vice versa. You feel me? But for USD card, if DXY is bullish, then USD card should actually be bullish. But don't just use only DXY to just look at your conferences on USD card. Don't forget to look at US oil as well. Excuse me. US oil. Yeah. What else? Gold. What's gold doing? Yeah. Guys, gold. Just leave gold. Definitely the first or second time. I'm expecting gold to come into this trend line in this area. So that's good for now. I have no trading criteria on gold for now, but definitely I'm not trading gold. Gold is not part of the trade. The pairs I trade. I just used to analyze gold. Yeah, just analyze gold. I don't trade gold for now. Definitely I may start later, but for now I'm not trading gold. Not. So the three guys I'm looking at for next week: USD card, we're looking for bearish momentum to the downside. BTC, bearish momentum to the downside. And GBP USD, we are looking for bullish setup to the upside. Alright. So with all this type analysis for you guys for next week, that's my time. And peace out.